Today is Wednesday, June 26, 2024. It is 6:41 in the morning. I'm here at my house on my bed laying down because I'm barely waking up right now. Well, not right now, but at this moment in time because there was a cat outside just meowing away. I think there was a couple of them fighting at first and it kept waking me up. So I'm up earlier than I planned. I was supposed to wake up at 7:45 when my alarm went off. No. But it's fine, I guess. I went to sleep like at 10 last night. So I got a good amount of sleep. Pretty much. I'm still tired. I would like to still go back to sleep. I would like to rest these last 60 minutes, 63 minutes. But no. I'm awake. And I rather, honestly, at this time get up and start cleaning because I mean I'm still not keeping a clean house like I wanted to when I got my new place. That was my goal, was to make sure I cleaned it when I put everything away and keep it clean for the whole time that I live here. Like every morning, get up, clean. Every time I eat, wash the dishes right after. Clean. But no, I can't. I get exhausted. Like, I get exhausted. And I'm sure it has a lot to do with my depression and anger, that I'm maintaining. It wears me out throughout the day. So, I don't get too upset at myself over it. I just try and take it easy because the more pressure I put on myself, it's like the angrier I get at myself for not living up to that standard of what I expect out of myself. And it just like derails me more. It throws me off more when I do that. So I just try and just relax and rest. You don't feel good, you're not up for cleaning right now, you're upset, whatever, you're tired, just lay down, just relax, go to bed. So that's what I mostly do. And I wish maybe if I did get harder on myself, I'll accomplish more. But really, would I accomplish more if I was harder on myself? Or would I just make myself more ill and stressed out? I don't know. I really don't know, but I know I do a lot at work. I overwork myself at work because I really want to succeed at that job, excel at that job. Not just succeed, I want to excel at it. I want to make a mark, like really make a difference. Which I feel like I have been so far, but even more so than what I am, because I've reached a point at my work where I'm basically at a level where I could coast, because I'm already caught up pretty much on like all my office organization and all my clients, the families, and all their information and where they're at and on their paths and everything, and what they need to do, like they're all moving forward in different ways, and I'm helping, each one of them where they need it, if they need it. So I'm basically like not as back to back with things like I was when I first started, but but there's still a lot I could do, you know, like there's still a lot of extra things that are kind of outside my work, my role, you know, where I could exceed. Like for example, I'll give you an example. I'm not the maintenance person, right? I'm not the cleaning person. We have people for that, but I've done that when we were short staffed, and to help accelerate a moving in process, you know, for a family that needed shelter. And like there's a room that's available, you know, where I could start cleaning it out or helping get rid of it, get of the garbage and stuff and getting it ready. But I haven't been doing it as quickly as possible, well, for several reasons. The biggest one is because the family that is gonna move in there, I'm not sure yet which one it is, because I have a wait list and I have to go over the wait list and call them and give them time to call me back, you know, and give each family a couple tries of trying to contact them before I move to the next family. So I don't have the family ready to move in yet, basically. So I'm not rushing for that. But I mean, I could have it ready already and then just, you know, move on, have another thing I can start working on, you know. But I'm just trying to take it easy at work too, because I was getting stressed like a lot there, and then with all my home stuff, you know. So with everything that it had been dealing with for months. So now that I'm in my home space, I'm more comfortable and I feel more able to rest. Like I feel that safe net of, okay, I can relax for a bit. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. I don't feel like I need to be doing something else to get out of here, you know, or to move, find another place to live. I don't have that urgency behind me anymore. I don't have that urgency of, oh, I need to get this paperwork done. You know, I need to turn it in by tomorrow or the next day or the day after that, whatever. Like I don't have any of those pressing issues. So I'm trying to take it easy more, but it's also like slowing me down again, you know. So it's like having that pressure behind me is good because it helps me to get things done, but it also stresses me the fuck out and fattens me up. And now I'm all fat and I have a hard time, I'm having a hard time getting rid of my fat because I got too fat and I'm too tired to keep up with a routine, you know, to get me back in shape. I have a gym membership now and I can go like right now to the gym, but I'm just like, I'm fucking too tired to go to the gym right now. Like, way too tired. So far I've only gone on the weekend. And yes, just one weekend so far. I just got it last week. But I was wanting to go every day, but it's just I'm fucking just exhausted, like just tired. So tired. And it's like, will it ever end? From the looks of it, from all the other older adults around me, it doesn't seem to, cuz the world just keeps getting more fucked and more fucked at the political level where people are not, you know, helping out down here, not throwing as much scraps as they could to the bottom rungs of society. So we're just getting more and more fucked, which is a big trigger for me, a huge trigger. Because it's like I always had that in mind as a child when, or not a child, but, well, basically a child, when I was in my early 20s growing up, before I had any kids, before had to, you know, be a member of this fucked up society by force, if I wanted to be a responsible parent and not have my kids taken away. I always told myself I'm not gonna be living in this fucked up society, having my child grow up and paying all these fucking stupid fees and taxes for all these corrupt psychopaths. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. And here I am doing it in one of the worst fucking economies America's ever seen in its history. Like, because it's expensive out there, man. Expensive as fuck. And now that I see the whole like political realm different also than what I used to, because I used to see it as just like all these psychopaths that are being corrupt and not giving a fuck about, the bottom rungs. But now I see it a little differently. Like, I don't see them all as heartless psychopaths anymore. I just see them as human beings that are flawed and that are self-serving for the most part, like everybody else on this fucking world, like, but just in their capacity, like, for what they do. And it's still not right, but it's not as horrendous as I thought it was. Like, for example, Henry Cuellar and all this stuff going on right now with him being sued by the government, or not sued, prosecuted by the government for his taxes and like lobbying for a company that he helped, or a company lobbying him that he helped for with some laws. I forgot what it was, but basically he did what every fucking politician in Hollywood, in Washington, does, which is like talk to lobbyists and push laws that are in favor of the lobbyists that are paying them or donating to their campaign or whatever. Like, they all fucking do that. That's one of the bigger things that I've always been against, like, since the beginning of my political journey of activism. I've always said that, like, why is lobbying allowed? Why is that a thing? Why are we allowing people to go and like persuade our politicians with money and gifts to vote in favor of a certain law, like, and I mean, it makes sense for them to go talk about a law and like push it or whatever, but why are we allowing them to donate money to their campaign in the same breath and give them, gift cards or whatever the fuck they give them? Like, why are we allowing that in the same process as them asking for a certain law or bill to be passed? It just seems wrong foundationally. When you look at it on the surface of just being kind or whatever, just you know logic of like, oh well, if you help us in our mission, then we'll help you in your mission. Like, it doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't seem that it makes sense why lobbying is legal in that sense. But when you factor in the human factor, that people tend to like form relationships and favor others, then it's not you know so innocent in that sense, and it does seem very morally wrong. So, God, I'm so fat. Ugh.